What is going on, guys? I am Guns, and today we're going to be looking at GTA 5 import and export update, which is probably actually one of my favorite updates here on Gamer Guides, GG, Guns Gaming. It's kind of the new theme we're going with, but tis the holiday season. This also includes the Christmas update, which snuck in the Juggernaut mode. And all the import and export stuff is kind of bundled in, like the caches, the trading caches that you would get, the cargo you would get to import and export out by stealing it. It's kind of bundled in with the CEO stuff, so you do have to own the CEO stuff in order to be able to do this beforehand. As you can see, it's a new category, vehicle cargo, and you can buy cargo warehouses, and you can renovate these warehouses from the basic to the urban to the branded, which is kind of like motocross branded. The urban's kind of like urban street stuff. I went for the motocross branded. Is what I like in general. There's multiple warehouses across Los Santos that you can buy. I don't think there's enough warehouses though. Personally, it's just there's too many to the south. There's none up north for anybody that actually has any houses or keeps any of their stuff up there. I know not a lot of people do, but some do. It's nice to have the option there. And I wish they would have had more warehouses up to the northern part of town in Los Santos itself. They all cost varying from about $1 million to $3 million, the most expensive, around that number. But they can all hold 40 vehicles. So what you're paying for is location, honestly, where you want it to be. And mine is about the closest it can actually be to my where I live, which I'm pretty much living out of Arcadius Tower now, which is the best garage exit, by the way, now, because of the new 60-car garages, which we're about to go take a look at. For those of you that don't have a 60-car garage, it works differently than you think. Some people thought it was just one level. It's multiple levels. It's actually 9 levels in total. So office garage 1, 2, and 3. Each one is 3 levels, and each level can hold 20 cars. The first level can hold 6, and the second and third, or B and C as the game refers to them, can hold 7. So 7, 7, 14, and then 6 makes 20 for 60 cars in total. I've pretty much moved all of my vehicles into the 60-car garage and added a lot more. Not only that, but you can own other garages, at least 2 of them. So you're up to 80 plus your own personal garage with your own home, so 90 cars in total. I think you can have still have your other apartment as well, so you could have 100 cars if you wanted to. 100 car in total that you own, but that's just, I mean, 60 is already almost too much for me. And I've been going, I'm filling out the rest of this garage right now. I have the Adder and the Nero right beside each other. The Nero was recently added as well, which, for those of you that don't know, the Nero is like the big brother to the Bugatti Veyron. The Chiron is what it's called in real life. It's the new model of the Bugatti Veyron, basically. The Bugatti Chiron, and the Nero is the equivalent to the Chiron in this game. So yeah, here it is, and here's the thing I really like about this. They let you move all your cars around, but if I picked one of these cars, I could then press the X button, and it would let me take from Office Garage 2 or 3, so I could move all my vehicles from all my garages around within each other, which is super nice. And the other thing is that if you get these office garages, even if you only get one level, which is 20 cars, which might be enough for some people, get the car workshop, because not only does it function as a normal car workshop, the only difference is you cannot sell cars here. It also functions as a Benny's workshop, so you don't have to take cars to Benny anymore to get them customized out. You can do it straight from your CEO office garage, and that's super nice. You can customize the Nero. I prefer not to. I like its default look. This is my second office garage. I keep all my racing cars on the first and second level, and then I keep some older classics on the third level. It's I really like looks and aesthetics of this game, trying to be pleasing. I have to arrange all of these from different orders of classes and motor cars that I use, and yeah, up here is the older classic cars that I've all kitted out and customized. But it's still not full. I'm still rounding out the rest of my garage. And I've been able to get some of my favorite classics that I wanted to keep that I originally got rid of because I didn't have the room, and I kept certain specific racing cars beforehand. So it's like I can have all the cars that I want now. It's actually really, really nice. The last thing Rockstar really needs to add to like kind of complete it is a really big like penthouse you could own, or multiple penthouses you could own, because they have those stilts that don't look like the apartments. Like they give us a pool mini game and you know an actual pool itself to swim in, or a sauna, stuff like that. You know, give us some penthouses up out in the hills we can blow 10-15 million on. That would actually be kind of nice. I keep a lot of the cars I don't like in this garage, or that I'm not too fond of. I have the Porsche 918 Spider lookalike, the Ferrari FF lookalike. I actually like the FMJ and I like the X80 Proto. The only problem with the X80 Proto is that it gets a little squirrely on high speeds, and you really got to be on it. But when you're on it, it's one of the better racing cars. I have the Jaguar XJ20 lookalike. It's called the Penetrator, I believe. I have that right there at the far end, and then I keep all my bikes up here, which I still have 2 more to move up in here. I need to get my Akuma and my Defiler up here, moving everything from the biker house into this, because why would you not move everything into here? It's so beautifully displayed in here, and yeah, you gotta walk around a little bit to get to it, but I almost feel like that's worth it, walking around to get to all of it. It's just, it's so good looking. All of this is just so good looking. I'm so happy with this that they added it, and they let you do this now, and they let you have this workshop. We're gonna go over to one of my garages, and we're going to get the LG Custom, which looks like a R32 GTR R32, the original. And I never actually seen this before. This helicopter came down, and it's not player controlled, I don't think, so I'm guessing it's AI, and it confused the hell out of me. I've never seen this before. So I thought it was pretty cool. But I am in Arcadius Tower, and I'll show you why I'm in Arcadius Tower. It has the best garage entrance ever, I think. Aside from this garage entrance, which your cars come up on a big elevator. But I'll show you why this is the better garage entrance, because you kind of spawn secluded from everything in your little own area. But we're going to go get the LG Custom, which is probably by far my new favorite vehicle ever. For the reason that it doesn't control like a normal LG. I really like the Custom Comet as well, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, the Custom Comet's also really nice. With all the snow being on the ground, unless you take it racing, it's hard to tell just how good it is. But the LG Custom is probably also my new favorite. I really like it. But you actually spawn, so it spawned me further up here because there's some cars back there. Some assholes are blocking the garage entrance. But you actually spawn all the way in the back of this garage by the elevator. And there's actually a guy down there with a gun guarding the elevator. So it feels like you actually have security. You know, it makes sense now, like you have security guarding it. But that elevator isn't for people. That elevator in front of me where that blue thing is, your cars go into that. And then the car is lifted up in the elevator, and then it goes on the big spiral elevator that spins, and it's really cool. I love it. So we're gonna go look at my other warehouse that has, which I actually think I've done a lot of the special vehicle missions. I'm not gonna show any of the special vehicle missions today, so if you wanted to see those, you're not going to. There's a reason why I don't show them. They're really cool, actually, and they're really fun. I was doing a bunch of them with a friend of mine earlier who's unlocked a lot more stuff than I have. They're really cool and they're really, really fun, and I actually, like, I don't want to spoil the stuff for you guys, because you get to use a lot of the new custom vehicles that you buy off Warstock in really cool ways. Like, the missions are a lot of fun, actually. There's some of the better missions. And for those of you that are struggling to make money in GTA, that don't want to spend money on shark cards, and I don't blame you, I don't spend money on shark cards either. It's a waste of money. Don't spend money on shark cards. But for those of you that are want a better way to make money, if you know, the businesses selling the cocaine and the meth and the marijuana with the biker DLC, that's kind of hard because you have to always be on and restock it. If you want the DLC to make money, this is the DLC you want to make money. because they're easier jobs. It's going, grabbing cars, bringing them back, stocking up all the cars that you can, and then selling them to people. And then once you sell enough cars, you get the special missions from Securo Services, and those special missions make you a good amount of money, and they're a lot of fun too. So this is definitely the easiest, the fastest way to make money. If you sell like 4 cars in a row, you can make 400,000 plus like $30,000 to $40,000 bonuses for collection bonuses, which I'll show you.
Here before selling it. We can fit 40 cars in here. We got a vending machine and some personal space back there for getting some shut-eye and changing your clothes. When you bring a car back, it'll get fixed up and listed on AdHocs Autos. When you access the website from the laptop on the desk, you'll see your current stock of cars. And
see, I haven't seen any of this before, so everything she's saying is new to me.
The amount you can sell at any one time is dependent on how many associates you got on hand.
Also, I just want to point out the oily hand stains on the wall. Somebody's been bending over in here after they're done with a nice hot day at work. I actually wonder if it's the guy mechanic bending over there, because she wouldn't get her hands oily, so maybe like when I'm not here they have some kind of gay rompus club.
It's an independent operator, so it costs to
he looks shifty, doesn't he?
Damaged, and to do the mods.
They totally have a gay rompus club in here.
Life easy. And you see the door over there? That'll take you all the way down to the underground facility. You renovate it down there,
watch
so
the Phantom Wedge.
To store any of those big, unwieldy, modified vehicles off the Warstock site. Only
ready,
place to accommodate anything from a huge Phantom Wedge to an amphibious Blazer Aqua.
It just falls from the sky like a 16-wheeler with a fucking Phantom, a wedge on the front of it. Okay, because that made sense.
We steal enough cars, they'll throw us some special vehicles.
But yeah, no, the import and export update is honestly the best update there is for you to make money. So if you're having a hard time, because it's a lot of money to invest in, if you're having a hard time making money, I would take whatever money you can and invest in the cheapest possible things. Just look at these, and look, there's fucking footprints to match it as well. Yeah, people are getting fucked here, literally, not figuratively. But yeah, this is the easiest and the most fun way to add money. A lot of the other ones, the cargo ones, the drug ones, they feel like a constant grind, and this doesn't. So yeah, I encourage you, if you're having a hard time making money, do it this way. It's a lot more fun. Now here's all the exports. You can sell 4 cars at a time, max. 4 cars, you can, depending on the price of them, average between 200,000 to 600,000. Some people have said they've had higher than 600,000. And then there's collections, which give you bonuses for selling these cars together to certain people. So it's dependent on how many cars you have and where you get them. And then, like I said, from the CEO terminals where you source your vehicles when you go steal them. And it's literally just going and stealing vehicles. Sometimes it's guarded, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have to get a cargo bob and pick it up off a ship. Sometimes there's some stipulations to it, and it can actually be a lot of fun. But it's one of the better ways to make money. Now, of course, everybody's asking about the special vehicles. So we'll run down there. I actually like how the entrance... it's actually a long-ass walk down some stairs. Like, it's 2 or 3 flights of stairs. And then all those unique custom vehicles are kept down here. The amphibious ATV, the kit car, the ruiner. It's... The Phantom Wedge is nice. A lot of these vehicles are nice, but some of them are disappointing. Like the ramp buggy, I wouldn't spend money on it. When you do the special vehicle missions, it will give you the money, or it'll give you the car for the special vehicle mission. So you don't have to own the car in order to do the special vehicle mission. You just have to steal enough cars, and eventually they'll give you the mission, and they'll give you the car in the mission. However, your upgraded version of the car will go through, and not a lot of these can be upgraded that much. Now the kit car is a lot of fun. It's got a jump, so it can like literally jump straight up in the air, and then it can activate its parachute, or it cannot activate its parachute. It can just jump. It also has missiles, homing and non-homing, as well as machine gun, and there's not a limit to it too, which I think it's kind of OP. But yeah, you can literally just jump, and it charges kind of like the jet-powered Voltic, which makes it one of my favorite cars. But I'll show you what's customizable on it. Just most of the general stuff you'd find for cars, but not a whole lot more than that. I think the car kind of looks best chromed out. It's like a future tech car or whatever. But it's a fun car. A lot of the cars are really fun. Now the ramp buggy, you can't increase its armor, unfortunately, which sucks because it can only hit around 30 cars, I think, before it blows up. I think that's a big mistake on Rockstar's part because it's like a huge missed opportunity. They could have given us a car that would have been a lot of fun, that we could have really juiced up to be like crazy fast, and armored up and have a lot of fun. I think if they'd have made it like an equivalent, like an armored Kruma. I mean, the thing costs several $1 million, you know, as the kit car costs $5 million. Why can't we add armor to it? Why can't we do, you know, make it tougher, stand more vehicles it runs into? And it was made to run under vehicles anyway, so it makes no sense for it to blow up after 30. I feel like it's a nice idea, but it's just a huge opportunity missed by Rockstar. Then again, Rockstar doesn't give a shit about player feedback. They're just going to do whatever they want in these DLCs. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. I like the DLC. The import exports are a lot of fun if you want to screw around in them some more. If you can afford it, this is the one I would get into to make money. If you're having a hard time making money, you'll make the most money out of this for sure. Other than that, Merry Christmas, everybody. It is Christmas today, and I'm doing this video. But Merry Christmas. Get out there and enjoy the snow. It's a bitch to drive on. Shoot somebody with some fireworks, wear a Santa hat, and be a dick, because that's what you do in GTA. I'm Guns. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can support the channel by going to patreon.com down below. Our affiliate link with Green Man Gaming. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and catch us live on twitch.tv. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video with a thumbs up if you liked it and enjoyed it. This is mostly just me showing off content. I realize that video is not for everybody, but I'm Guns. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll leave you guys with some mayhem caused by the ramp buggy. Probably the best missed opportunity in the game. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I'll see you guys later.